And we return once more to Griftlands. Welcome back, Grifters. We are gonna go to the Oshnu race, the fastest Oshnu up here. Booty will not be able to race effectively with a hangover. You know what to do. We are gonna drug him, make it fall behind in the race, and then make sure that our horse wins, our snail. You find Booty's pen and wait for the coast to clear. Hey there, buddy. Look at that. Okay. The Oshnu stares back at you, unmoved by your friendly address. How rude. Force Booty to drink the concoction, or drink some of the concoction yourself to prove its safety. You can lose 15 HP. Or drink some of the concoction yourself to prove its safety. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, look, it's got pretty colors, and it smells so tasty, see? You take a slug of the concoction, which slides down your throat like a silk slipper. That's not half bad, actually. The Oshnu curiosity has been piqued. It guzzles the remainder of the brew when offered. You know, you're all right, Booty. Buddy. Don't be sad when you lose later, alright? It's not you. You're a good snail. You stumble out of the pen, the harsh sun making your eye stalks ache. Huh. Time for the race. Go watch Booty lose. You arrive at the Oshnu Drome just before the beginning of the race. Last call for wagers. Place your bets before the lights dim. Ooh. Place bet on wards or ask about the odds. What odds am I looking at here? I ain't usually one for the races. Buddy is the favorite. Descended from Supplicant City pedigree, a whelk from the same clutch is said to have been sent by the Emperor himself. To the Emperor himself, goddammit. But reports have it that he was looking a bit sluggish today. No pun intended, of course. Well, you don't say. That is interesting. Place a bet on wards and we can't skip the bet. Hey, pal. Be a sport and put my money on wards, would ya? A fan of the long shot, eh? Well, we all must have our quirks. Good luck. And Onavor is a recurring character, look at that. Onavor takes your money and hands you a receipt. You park yourself on a stool at the weaving window and flag down a server for some deep-fried funky forms. The plate arrives just in time for the Oshnus to explode out of the starting gate. All except for Buddy, that is. Despite his rider kicking heels into the poor Oshnu's slippery gut, he seems to content to take it slow. The 3 laps are over with just as you finish your food, and Wards emerges victorious. The mood in the Oshnu Drome has taken a sharp dive. Good thing you're clearing out on a high note. Collect your winnings. Receive 100 shield. What do you know? Looks like I'm a winner, huh? Seems so. A very select few will be very happy with this turn of events. I wonder what you all knew that even tides of the Hesh couldn't seem to predict. Give Onavor a good tip, or leave without tipping. We can make some friends. I can't speak for the others, but for me it's just beginner's luck. Well, I know what goes around comes around, so why don't you share a bit of my fortune? I'm very pleased to do so. May your luck continue, I've got a hunch it will. You don't need luck if you stack the odds. Alright. Pay for some friendships, grease some palms, always a good idea. Another random event. You're stopped by an Admiralty patrol, and it's clear this is more than just a routine check-in. Hold it, Grifter. We have some questions about the Oshnu races. I ain't much of an expert. You looking for tips? We have reason to believe today's race might have been the result of tampering. Da-da-da. And witnesses describe a Kradeshi much like you loitering in off-limits areas. Throw money at the problem, convince Ephi of your relative innocence, or defend yourself. We lost some resolve earlier. I say we just fight this guy. Shove it down your blowhole. He comes in with formation as well, okay. Well, let's kick some butt. We will toughen up. Then headbutt, taking 1 damage. But we increased our moxie by 2, so we actually gained health from that attack, and then bash like so. It does cost an extra action because I use the defensive card first. Still worth it for the 2 impair over here, so now he's going to deal very little damage in the next turn. Well, less damage. Alright, we have Tipsy, destroy, sleep it off. This is from what? From the Boschner thing, probably? He has the hammer swing, which is really nice. We can toughen up. Hammer swing is nice, but we don't gain any XP on other cards while we use this. So I say we use something that can actually become better by using it. And I don't think we need the hammer swing in this fight anyway. So, Smith's Flask, we will drink that. Get a Murder Bay Blaster in, or a Rumble Spec. Spend 1 empty bottle card from your deck, apply 2 trauma. Drink, take 2 damage. Kadeshi Collider. No, I like the Murder Bay Blaster. And here we need to play this one to gain XP again, so... what are we doing here? We can apply a wound, but we don't really want to, and then Hammer Throw here is just going to apply a trauma, which is fine. We did not penetrate his armor this turn. Which means the formation thing will stick around, right? Formation is removed when health is lost and regained at the end of Goon Effie's next turn. But he doesn't have armor right now, I think? Not sure. He's not attacking, but I'm gonna toughen up. Do a dropkick. Again, we gained more health than we lost, so we are healing throughout this fight, which is great. Kind of what I was hoping to do it as well, so that's going exactly as planned. Oh, we got 8 incoming damage this time. That's a little bit more. Okay. We can impair him again, but that also gives me damage. 33% of 8. If we round it up, it's 3. But you take 4, so I mean it's gonna help with the next round as well. We can draw a card. We won't need the empty bottle this turn. So I say we draw a card, see what we get. The Hammer Swing, okay. Smith's Flask then. Just in case there's something in here. Yeah, here is a apply 1 impair without taking damage ourselves, so we will do that. Using that 1 bottle card we had in the deck, and then toughen up. Now taking 3 damage, okay. Oh, and we can do the Murder Bay Blaster, sure. Gaining 1 power. And power sticks around. It's always good to get more power throughout a fight. Now, we can play the Tipsy to destroy it permanently, but we can also just sleep at the tavern and then we will get rid of it for free. Usually that is preferred. Since we can get XP on other stuff here, I say we stick to that. We will bash for sure. I think we'll play stuff that gives us XP again here. Hammer Throw. And toughen up. And he's almost out anyway. And now we're fatigued. Okay, so we just gotta land the damage. We don't really have it. We need to do 7 total to break him. And this one will deal damage to me, so not super interesting. Then we will do the empty bottle first. Dropkick does exactly 7, so I can toughen up. And then dropkick. Thus, not taking damage. Do we execute? No, not this time. Leave him. Trauma never did anything here. Always worth noting. Push it. Take 5 damage. Draw 2 cards. Take 5 damage. Yeah, he really likes taking damage, this guy. Alright. Shatter. Expend 2 empty bottles from your deck. Apply 2 wound. And deal 3 to 5 damage. That's really nice. 0 cost. 5 damage. Bottle hurl. Expend 2 bottles from your deck to play this. Okay. So here we're starting to see the real bottle combo. Now we gotta ask, do we have enough stuff that adds bottles into our deck, and is that what we want to go for? In actual fights later in the game, I want to be playing the hammer swing, always. I think, keeping it going. So having 0 cost cards would play well into that. Same with push it then. This one is useless unless you have the bottles in the deck, right? So that's tricky. This one also needs bottle cards to be good. Meanwhile, push it. Take 5 damage is pretty intense. Take 3 damage twice. Oh. Why would that be better? Sure, there's a reason why that is better. Oh, because it triggers your Moxie twice. Aha. Yeah, so you, as a base, if you do nothing else, you recover 1 to 2 of these damage. So you take 3 to 4 damage when you play push it as a base. Then you can do trickery to optimize it, but still, I think I prefer the bottle hurl here. This isn't over, Grifter. Pearl on the foam isn't big enough for you to make your own rules. Really? Tell that to literally everyone else. To dust off you dust yourself off and continue. Yeah. A cap. Alright, let's talk to Sweet Morif. Greetings once again. Hesh kissed you with its slippery tentacles, my friend, the day you decided to place your trust in me. Oh, don't rub it in. I'm already out my savings. I get it, my luck's shite. Huh? You won, Furbutt. You get your savings back and then some. Wait, what? How? I thought you said that tip was a scam. It was, you idiot. Lucky for you, I've got a history of flipping the odds. You rigged the race? For me? Well, I ain't got no one else to rig it for, do I? You get paid 100 shills. Bonus quest bonus. Spark Shot, the card that we saw in the previous episode. Decent card. Sweet Morif somehow looks even more stressed than when you started the day. You can relax, pal. The deed is done. Ready your butt, cause this business is about to boom. Really? You didn't make anyone mad? Mad? What's the problem? Sweet Morif slides a crisp white card across the bar. Someone came by asking questions, looking for you. They left directions. Wait a minute, let's take it slow. Did you recognize them? What do they look like? They had their face covered with a hood, but they sounded imperious. Well, that doesn't narrow it down, does it much? Everyone in the Pearls got their heads so far up their own asses their voice resonates. Well, they were dressed a bit ratty, like a pilgrim. Not many around here who'd stoop to wearing rags. Guess that makes me special. You know where I'm meeting this stranger? Yes, well, I can picture it in my mind. I don't think there's anything there, though. Nothing memorable, anyway. A back alley deal. Figures. Maybe you don't have to go. Huh. I suppose if I don't, they'll just have to come back here if they want to talk to me so bad. Then I might be able to set up an ambush or something. On the other hand, information is power. And the sooner you go, the sooner you'll have information. Yeah, plus, no waiting. I hate waiting. Yeah. Huh. Well, we ain't gotta get answers twiddling our eye stalks. I'll go check it out. Yeah, sure. If you come back, I mean, when you come back, I'll hook you up with a room in the back. Is there somewhere I can stock up on, say, grenades before walking into this obvious trap? Supplies are a bit low right now, what with the pilgrims jamming up trade. But if you need anything, just head over to the party store. That place is still in business? And wait, what am I gonna do with party supplies? Stock up on paper hats? Like most things in the Pearl is a front. As to see the special reserve. Ah, I get it. Secret hats. Sure. Just don't run up a tab. You might think you have nothing to lose, but they'll find something. Alright. What about you? Anything? Buy cards. Oh, here's the brain gills. I usually always buy that early on in a run. It is day 1. I say we get it. It helps us level up our negotiation cards. Which is great. So, what are we doing here? We can either socialize with Rock. This is a limited time opportunity, so not part of the quest. Rock is feeling friendly. Spending some time with him will restore 10 resolve. Okay, and up here, Fight Club. You've heard about a pop-up fighting ring around here. Could be a good place to hone your skills. Didn't even finish the sentence before I clicked. Before you see anybody, you can hear the sounds of people cheering and the occasional thud of punches landing. Rano. Hey there, you up for a little scrap? Always. Practice your punches or practice your blocks and dodges. Upgrade to... Oh, okay, so we just upgrade random cards. We don't actually fight. Random attacks or random maneuver cards. Maneuver cards are the blue ones. They are almost leveled, most of them, so we should level 2 attack cards here. Practice your punches. Alright, give it your best shot. Rano raises their arms and lets you take a few swings, ducking and weaving from your strikes. That's it? Okay. We got mead, Tay, and we can go to the party store. Let's go to the party store. You enter the party store, which, unsurprisingly, looks like it sells party supplies. The proprietor turns out to be your friend Onawar. Oh, look at that. Good thing we bribed her earlier. Oh, Smith. What are you doing here? Asked to see the special reserve. I heard you maybe had a better selection than your window lets on. That true? Did Sweet Moreve tell you about that? He's supposed to be more discreet about that. Yeah, but he's not. Can I see the goods? Yes, they're in the back. Ooh, what do we have here? Proprietor Stephen and vendor Plucker the Swap. Alright. I've been told the real party's going on back here. Stephen Civilian Party Machine. Jesus. Indeed. This is the place for partying. It doesn't look like much. It's just the two of you and some dusty old crates. I can assure you, we know how to party. Execute party. Those crates. Full of party. Alright, remove a battle card, remove negotiation. See what Steven has for sale, sure. Ooh, we get to see some new cards. Indecision, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. That seems like a bad one, but when you upgrade it, you can get card gain. Here you have a loss of 1 card, which is kind of nasty, but of course you can have discard mechanics. Draw 3 cards, discard 3 cards, damn. And consolidate. Spend 4 renown to gain 2 influence. Interesting. Bragart. Fill your hand with brag. Oh, we know what brag does already. They cost 0 until played. Very interesting. You only need to play it once to level this one. Huh. That sounds tempting. We have a pack rat. Look at that. Amazing. I love the art in this game. Ability. At the start of each turn, move one empty bottle card from your draw pile to your discard expend. That is okay. You have 2 empty. I mean, it doesn't really add a lot. It's better to have them in the discard, I see that, because if you draw them, you feel like you need to play them, and then you don't have them for stuff that spends bottles. If you have a hand full of empty bottles, you gotta spend some of them. Or if you have 2 of them in your hand, you probably gotta spend 1 of them unless all your other cards are like perfect. So I get why the pack rat is good. Not something I would pay for though. Bonkers. Expends bottle cards. No. Bio Strike. Increase your Moxie by the amount of damage dealt by this card. Now there's a card. But we can't afford any like that one. And nothing else here really speaks to me. Ask about... Okay. I like this dialogue, so I'm just gonna go full ham here. I have so many questions. So, when does the party start? Look around you, friend. The party has already started. And what's the reason for this party? Parties do not need a reason, friend. Parties are the reason. Is there a theme? The theme is partying. How long is this party going to last? This party will never end. Never? It will outlast you at least. Well, that's no feat. Alright, stop shopping. Well, I have to go now. The party will be waiting for you when you get back. Hey, Parker. You're surprised to see a Spark Baron in the foam, but you suppose enough has changed since you left. A Baron, huh? Did one of you finally earn your way up into the upper crust? Money opens doors, and the Spark Barons increasingly have more to offer. Yeah, let's see it then. Oh, this is the craft merchant, of course. Alright, let's see. You can get a mail-in buffer, gaining extra maximum resolve, or a company band, giving extra health to pets. That's all we get right now. Not interested. We have plenty of slots for them. Not a lot of crafts to go around in this run. So far, hopefully we get one soon. Now let's go meet Tay. What another random occurrence on the way. A stumbling passerby collides with you suddenly. Seems like an accident, but you never know in the foam. A new type of character. Never seen this guy before. Lumac. Code of Hesh Lumi Initiate. Hey, watch it. Demand an apology. Make an apology. Demand. The next words I hear better be sweet and apologetic-like. Okay. I'm sorry. Won't happen again. Gain 4 resolve, and now he dislikes me. Okay. You feel an surge of self-satisfaction. Alright. It usually, I've noticed in Griftlands, it most often pays off to be the nice guy, which is not what you would expect for a game like this, where everything seems to be rewarding you for being a hard ass, but it really does pay off to be the nice guy. Droppack is leveled up. We can destroy it or gain 1 evasion. Ooh. And then expend it. Yes. Perfect. Evasion is dodge an entire hit. So you take 3 damage to dodge an entire hit. Oh, we have another upgrade. We can take less damage from headbutt or apply 3 impair. Look at the art on this one as well. Just headbutting a robot. Okay. Both are really good here. Lowering the damage that you take from it is quite nice. But I think applying more impair sounds really, really good. You figure you'd found the right place when you see the Luminari. You always did have a knack for escalating the drama. Huh. You're the one asking for me at the hideaway? I am. Though from what I hear, it won't be too long before you're often asked for. Uh-huh. I figure you got about 5 minutes before the intrigue wears off and I get bored. So what do you want? I reckon I'm about 10 years late on my court dues. But you'd have better luck wringing brine from a stone. Luminari aren't tax collectors. My name is Tei Yutaro, and I'm here to propose a partnership. Oh, buy me a drink first. Look, bud, I'm flattered and all, and I get that I'm a real catch. But I'm not the marrying type, you know? And I suppose you never will be now that you've been disowned. No title, no inheritance, a broodling flung from the reef. Huh, never been necked before. Feels bad, actually. I meant a business arrangement. What? Bangkok? Whatever. One that sees you restored to your former glory. That sounds pretty underhanded for a Luminari. Naturally, I got questions. Look at me, I got questions. Naturally. Sure. What would a Luminari need someone like me? Ain't you got the license to do whatever it is the cult wants you doing? Luminari are the right hand of the cult, it's true. But occasionally, we're also the left. The beaching has introduced the cult to interesting times. There's blood in the water and the sharks are making their move. There's corruption in the cult. Well, duh. And I'm seeking to purge it, covertly. I need someone who can act as my agent. Someone no one would believe is an agent of the cult. Ah, the silt settles. So that bloated biomass on the beach. The one that killed my folks. A message from Hess, no doubt. The creature veins run rich with lumen. But what the message means has stirred a dangerous current in the cult's ranks. If we don't act, that current becomes a vortex, and vortices tend to drag everything down. You don't really think my parents were chosen, do you? Sure, they were Hessians, but only 'cause the neighbors were. I'm not sure what to believe. Until Hesh's intentions are known, I can only go where the waters sent me. So doing this will give me back my inheritance? That I can't guarantee, but I do know that whatever happened to you was masterminded by Vix Mali. Uproot Vix Mali, and its fertile soil underneath. I get it. That's the sister, I think? No, this is the sister. Yeah, the sister. No, the elder brother, right. It was the Luminari guy. Hesh guy. Let's see. It seems like we're in business, Luminari. I was confident that would be the case. The cult's been recruiting heavily since the Great Beaching. Too heavily, if you ask me. Some of these new recruits are more motivated by the fear of their own hunger than out of good, honest fear of Hesh. I have noticed the overall quality of goon has dropped since the last time I was in town. Indeed. There's a pair of recruits that are on my radar for all the wrong reasons. I want you to see if these new fish really know how to swim. Go pull the recruits out of whatever hole they're crawled into and take them to the beach. There are reports of krill coming ashore. If they can survive that battle, they deserve to stay. Why would they listen to me? It's their sacred duty to return threats to the sea. That should be enough. Smith does not like the look of that, alright? I don't know, tell them I sent you, or threaten them with physical violence. You're supposed to be good at these things. Okay, then we just leave. Alright. Can we see that giant monster on the beach somewhere? I didn't spot it before. Could be this area here? Or this there? I don't see a giant sea monster beaching anywhere. But maybe I'm missing it. Tends to be the case. Anyway, that is the end of this episode, folks. I hope you're enjoying Smith's story. We will continue in the next episode. See you tomorrow, and bye-bye.